All right, welcome out to the range. No, you haven't won a prize. We are going to finally do some soda jug hunting today. We've got a few soda jugs as examples set up here today. And before we go down the path behind me here and do some actual out in the field hunting, we need to talk about target acquisition, target identification. So no matter what you're doing, whether it's personal defense, offense, hunting, you must be able to identify your target. You must be able to tell if it's a attacker, so to speak, if that's a threat. If it's a four-legged bear running at you or a cougar or something, you can't just say, I saw them at 100 yards and thought they were a threat. You have to articulate why they were a threat. If it's a two-legged attacker, same thing. You can't just have a feeling and shoot somebody. You must be able to articulate, identify. Did they have a firearm or a knife? They were too close. Whatever it is, a weapon of some sort. So we're going to practice that a little bit today. For examples, we have some different soda jugs out here, okay? And we could use game analogies or rabbits and whatever. And for soda jug season specifically, you can't shoot certain ones, but as a whole, soda jugs, no matter the brand, are in season, okay? So we have cola, orange, fruit punch, all are okay to shoot today. Diet and diet are not, okay? So use whatever analogy you want, diet being females, the Coca-Cola being a mule deer versus a white-tailed deer, however you want to see it in your brain that works for you, that know that the diet cola today is not in season and is not able to be shot. The other three colors are, right? So we're going to see if I can shoot these from here and see what happens. And the miss is because I got in a hurry too much and too excited. Sometimes that happens. All right, we're going to get a little reset and go on a short walk. Okay, I forgot to mention that we finally have some, I believe the term is lavalier mics, but either way, a remote microphone so you can hear me, I don't have to yell, and hopefully our sound quality will come out. We got those with funds from our patrons and of course from you guys that subscribe. Always check your subscriptions. All right, we're going to take the AR platform rifle on our walk. We got 44 mags, so the opposite end of the evolution spectrum, so to speak. And we're going to walk down the hill here and see if we can find some soda jugs. Come on. Oh, there's a nice close one. See if we can hit it with a 44 Magnum. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. And while you're on our little trip with us, see if you can find a couple Easter eggs that have to do with a tie back to Paul out here in the brush with us. Okay, down in the bottom, I don't know if you can quite see them yet, there's a whole selection of soda jugs, but I can't quite tell which ones are or not the diet soda, which would be ones we can't shoot. So let's try to get a little bit closer. Oh, there's a couple close ones. Now. Oh, we got that one. Now, we can't hit the other red one because from my angle, I can see that there's another diet soda too close to it to risk taking that shot. Come on, let's go down. All right. Now, we're a little bit closer, so hopefully we can get this done. Nope. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have hit that one beside the other one. All right. Well, hopefully you liked that, and it's a lot of fun. We're going to pick up our trash like all ethical, responsible people would, and we'll get back and do a little bit of wrap-up today. All right. So we picked up our trash, and now we're ready to do another drill for you. We're going to have soda jugs roll downhill. I don't know if you can see it in the on screen or not, but we got a little bit of a hill here today. I'm gonna face downrange. We're gonna have some soda jugs run by me. I'm gonna use my Remington 870 12 gauge cylinder bore, rifle sighted, 20-inch barrel. I got it loaded up with some small game loads. They're number 7.5 standard 12 gauge, and going to do a little bit of practice of target acquisition and shooting at something moving. So let's get to it. Whenever you're ready, helper. Okay, welcome back. We moved our table out into the sun once we got everything cleaned up from our soda jug hunting expedition. Obviously, we can make mistakes. That's why we go out and train, to lessen those mistakes, right? You saw me jerk the trigger once maybe. You saw me miss some of those rolling down the hill ones. I need a lot more work on that. Been a long time since I've been out shooting jackrabbits. That being said, part of the fun today was the soda jug thing, and I hope you got some fun out of it. The other point of today's wrap up was that target identification, and it doesn't matter if it's somebody, a boogeyman in your house or not, or some bump in the night, you need to make sure that you know before you pull the trigger what you're gonna shoot, okay? And I mean what you're aiming at. You need to make darn sure it's not a family member, your dog, some drunk guy that just walked into the wrong house, okay? If you're out in the field and doing the parody we were of hunting, then you need to make sure that it's not just the animal you're after, but the right sex of animal you're after. Make sure that it's not a elk when you're after deer maybe, all right? So you need to always be able to not only acquire the target fairly quickly, but identify the target in that same process. So that's why we had the diet soda out of bounds, out of limit today. So we had a little bit of option and a little bit of identify the right one when you're going to shoot. With that said, always remember to go out and train and practice and run through scenarios in your mind so you are the best prepared for the worst situations.